Hey everybody, this is Stratagem, and today we're going to try something a little different. Once again, I'm going to try to fix a rather unpopular episode of Friendship is Magic, Season 9, Episode 15, 246 Great, also known as the cheerleading episode. So recently I was working on this here, because I always thought that it was weird that Silverstream didn't have a role in the episode. And then I got thinking, well, the episode is not very popular, and why is that? So first of all, I'm going to talk about what I think is the core issue with the episode, and then I'm going to throw out some ideas on how to fix the episode. This is, as usual, an unscripted mess, so we'll see how it goes. Now, finding the issue with the episode. Many will say it's Rainbow Dash acting like an ass, maybe being out of character for a bit, but I say that is not the main problem here. Well, it is the problem, but the core problem, the underlying problem that is that the conflict of the episode is stupid and forced. Think about it. The episode's conflict is Rainbow Dash is acting like an ass to the students, or rather to the cheer squad. Now, why is she acting like that? Because Twilight forces her to coach the cheer squad, despite Rainbow having absolutely no interest in it. Of course, in the end everything works out fine, because for some magical bullshit reason, because being an athlete also means that you are great at coaching a cheerleading team. Which I kinda doubt that. A sports person might be able to coach someone in the sport that they are doing, or were doing rather, but cheerleading, that's something completely different, so yeah. That's a pretty dumb idea by Twilight here, but whatever, we'll let that slide. However, Twilight would still know that Rainbow is probably not interested in doing the coaching of the cheer squad, and well, at the end she even admits that, oh yeah, you had what it takes all along, and blah blah, something something, character growth and nonsense. It doesn't really work. It also doesn't help that this is a storyline that we have had about 1 billion times before, and it feels very forced. On her own, Rainbow would never have volunteered to coach for the cheer squad, so that is not a normally occurring problem. Also, there are many more ponies who are more suitable for the job. So really, the entire conflict is constructed, which always feels a bit weird. So here's the thought. How do we take the basic premise of the episode, which is cheerleading? We have a school, we need sports and cheerleading, because that is a thing at schools. Or at least at American schools, I guess, I don't know. So what we're gonna do is we try to write a cheerleading episode for the School of Friendship with the existing characters, and we try to create a natural conflict that actually progresses characters and doesn't just retread the same ideas over and over again. So here's what I would do. We start the episode with Twilight letting Rainbow coach the Buckball team and Pinkie Pie coaching the cheerleading squad. Reason for that is, first of all, Rainbow is already the sports teacher at the School of Friendship, and I think that she would probably be a better trainer for sports things. Because Pinkie and Fluttershy have been shown to be, well, naturally gifted at the game, so I'm not really sure if they would be able to really give proper advice to new players, or to anyone who isn't as gifted as them. Also, it is shown that they both play for fun mainly, and the skill just comes naturally to them, which is nice and all, but not a solid training strategy. At least, I don't think that it is. Whereas with Rainbow Dash, we have seen that she can actually train people in sports-related things. We have seen it as early as in Hurricane Fluttershy Season 2, we have seen it in part in the Equestria Games episodes, we have seen it in Top Bold, and most recently in her being, as I said, the sports teacher at the School of Friendship. So yeah, I think she can do that. Then Pinkie as a cheerleading teacher, well, I don't think I need to add anything to that. Of course she can do that. Now on to the students. I don't really care much which characters you put into the cheer squad. You can put in any and all of the Student 6 and or random other ponies, doesn't matter. There are only 2 characters that I want on the cheer squad, and that one of them is Silverstream, because, well, she inspired me to make the whole video here, and also I think it just fits with her bubbly personality. Then the other character I definitely want on the squad is Ocellus, because she is gonna be the source of the conflict, so to speak. Now, in the actual episode, Ocellus joins the cheer squad because she wants to be known at the school for something else other than shapeshifting. Okay, so we have the 2 teams, where we mostly focus on the cheer squad. The sports team is pretty much, that's another episode, or maybe a B-plot if we don't have enough stuff to fill the episode with. We focus on the cheer squad led by Pinkie. So Pinky is doing a fine job and everything is going well. Pinky is motivated, Pinky cares about these things, and she has a basic understanding of cheerleading stuff. So she's being a good coach and everyone's happy and blah blah blah, whatever. No conflict. Or is there? Yes, there is conflict, because otherwise we wouldn't have an episode. So the conflict will arise in Ocella's not really coming out of her shell. That is something that we have seen in the actual episode, but it was just brushed aside. The moment Rainbow took her job seriously, she just gave Ocella's a megaphone and that solved everything. It solved the problem that they had no rhymes for the cheering, it solved the problem that Ocella's was talking very quietly and didn't really dare to do anything. It's all fixed with megaphone. Now what we are actually gonna do is we focus on this problem, that is Ocella's not really being passionate and loud and whatever you need to be to be a cheerleader. And that is going to be a problem that Pinky will A, not see, because she just doesn't notice that there is a problem because she's too occupied with the other cheerleaders. Probably Shimmy and Lighthoof, or the two that were introduced in the episode, and Silverstream, who are doing a very good cheerleading job. So Pinky maybe doesn't notice, or maybe she does notice but isn't really sure how to help Ocella's. I think that Ocella's will then try to have Silverstream help her, because, well, Silverstream is obviously going to be good at this, and the two are friends, so Ocella's will try to get help from Silverstream. Now, despite trying, Silverstream will fail at helping her because they are very different characters, and the things that work for Silverstream will not work for Ocella's. So this will ultimately lead to Ocella's throwing in the towel and giving up. This might lead to Silverstream doubting herself and maybe even deciding to give up as well, because, well, if her friend is not in the cheer squad and isn't having fun, then she decides, oh well, then I'm sitting out as well. Pinky might doubt her ability as a teacher, and so on. Overall, bad vibes all around, so conflict is at maximum. Conflict resolution will be achieved by bringing in Fluttershy, because this time she's not telling the actual Bugball team to just have fun and do your best and however the hell she's going to teach a sports team, but rather she is not involved in the episode so far, so Pinkie Pie is gonna bring her in to help Ocella's overcome her shyness. Because, well, that has pretty much been Fluttershy's entire arc over the entirety of the series. She can most likely relate to Ocella's way more than anyone else, and she might be able to help Ocella's overcome her shyness and stage fright and all that stuff. Because Fluttershy has already done this, as we've seen on numerous occasions. And yeah, something, Fluttershy does something, everyone has learned something about doing what you're good at, Ocella's overcomes her shyness a bit, and maybe the School of Friendship even wins the Bugball game this time, because the Bugball team had a better coach that doesn't just say, hey, go have fun, but they had a coach that said, if you don't go out there and win there, I'm going to tear your head off. Or whatever Rainbow Dash is gonna do. It's gonna tell them to be in the zone, which is a terrible place. Yeah, and that is kinda how I would fix the episode. What do you think? I think this would make for a better episode. The conflict comes more naturally, I think it would flow better, and at the end of the episode, something is achieved. Some characters have actually learned something, and something new, not things that they have learned 1,000 times, and they learned it naturally, and not because they were forced into a situation by Twilight's poor decision-making skills. So yeah, let me know what you think about the episode, about my fixes to the episode, and maybe even how you would fix the episode down in the comments below. While you're down there, you can also leave a like on the video and or subscribe to my channel. I also have social medias, links are here, and with that, we are done. So as always, I have been Stratagem, thanks for watching, and see you next time.